Shalom, and I start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, salutations to the old elect, this pushing this truth across the four corners of all faith, truth, and sincerity. I rest the brother Amun Abad from the Birmingham Camp, Alabama GMS. Let's get the sentence going to just about now the Lord Yahweh Shai, who y'all people ignorantly call God. And Jesus, Most High name Yahweh, Son, Most High name Yahweh, Son's name is Yahweh Shai in Hebrew. You know, you know, the Lord Yahweh Shai, He the one that bring judgment. He the one that kills. You know, He the ones that brings those horrific, like earlier this week that 100 car pile up in Texas, Fort Worth, Texas. Then been a lot of shootings and killings of people, people killing, their own, woman, or wife, or kids, in these times. So, but that's all the Lord, though, I'm getting to that, I know how that could come about, why would a guy want to kill, his family, you know, why, why the 100 car pile up, that killed 8 people, um, why this or why that? But because it's of the Lord, that was the will, that was the judgment, that was set up by the Lord Yahweh trying to be brought forth, But a lot of people think that, it'd be Satan, and you can't give Satan, the devil, can't give Satan, all the credit, man. Satan, he takes orders from the Lord. So really it's the Lord that, he brings about, you know, you know, bringing death, and killing, So I'm getting into it. Zephaniah 3 and 5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He would not do iniquity every morning. Every morning do if he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. So yeah. So the Lord Yahweh he's in the midst thereof, he would not do iniquity, So Lord Yahweh he's the rightful judge, he brings judgment every morning. He brings judgment, every day you hear about horrific death and killings, and that happens. That's of the Lord Yahweh Shai, and it fell or not, and his judgment fell or not. So like I say, 2/3 of the nation Israelite, so-called Negro, Latino natives, people of this world, as we go forward, Lord Yahweh Shai is gonna bring more horrific judgments, and to come, a lot more death is coming, man. So that's it, because Scripture said, the time of the day of the Lord's darkness, not light, So I think that things gonna be good, in the day of the Lord, it's not, the day of the Lord is gonna be a time of darkness and gloominess and sorrows and pains is coming, man. And the Lord Yahweh Shai, he's gonna bring a lot more judgment, man. And and the only way you really gonna escape the wrath and judgment of the Lord is you brought a righteous number. You be preserved from the said perils, the plagues, and the things that the Lord Yahweh Shai has, judgment for those that are not part of that righteous number of the 144,000, the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino natives, the Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino natives, and natives, that are part of that righteous number. The only ones that are gonna be exempt is, the men of the Lord, from Paul says on the Brother Great Millstone. They had the truth of the Lord, or the Lord Yahweh Shai, and it's gonna be made known that who are the Lord's chosen, who men, who has the truth, who has the truth of the Lord, who don't. In the time, who was right, who was wrong. So you gonna know. But from there, Amos 3:6, shall the trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? So yeah, so a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid. So like I say, when you hear about these, you know, these horrific deaths, or accident, or explosion, something that may happen, in a city or whatever it may be. That's the Lord, and the people be not be afraid to be of the Lord, The Lord brought over that bad time in that city, in Fort Worth, Texas, the accident, and wherever it may be in different cities, they may horrific deaths may come by accidents, explosions, or a horrific a big tornado came through a city and wiped everything out, killed a bunch of people, or fire, so a wildfire or something, winter storm, a horrific winter storm, to kill people, so hurricanes, so that's all the Lord, that's the vengeance of the Lord, Lord, Lord Yahweh use different, he has ways of bringing judgment, he had different ways of bringing his judgment, so, that's why you gotta fear the Lord Yahweh Shai, man, really have fear, but like I said, not a lot of people have fear of the Lord, but they're gonna know that there's a higher power once, like I said, these prophecies really, like I said, really just be in your face, full bloom, that there's a higher power. These people gonna know that know it's a higher power, and they're gonna know that men of the Lord Great Millstone have the truth from the apostles, elders, and the elders and brethren of Great Millstone, that sincerely, teaching the word of the Lord, in all faith, in all fear, faith, and truth and sincerity, because like me myself, I hope I'm part of righteousness. I hope Lord Yahweh Shai have mercy on me, to be kind of worthy to escape the things that He is gonna bring, the wrath that He gonna bring to this place in America, Babylon Great, So from there, I'm gonna go to Ecclesiastes 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on short strokes. In the time of destruction, they pull out their force and to please the wrath of Him that made them. So there be spirits created for vengeance, I look at my screen for 10:44. Oh Lord, hopefully, by the righteous number. But yeah, there be spirits created for vengeance. So like I say, a man, he a guy that killed his whole family, or guy went into a building or something, just start shooting up people, where it may be. That be the Lord Yahweh Shai, put the spirit on that person, to do that, to put in his mind to kill his family, kill himself, or or whatever, how that go about, Lord Yahweh Shai about that judgment, The Lord set that up, And like I say, Lord, He brings vengeance by, like I say, hurricanes, tornadoes, and storms, and so forth, man. And like I said, that Fort Worth, Texas accident, that was by, by being so cold, that on the slick, the road was slick. It was slick, and then the cars couldn't stop. They would just slide, They would just slide. So you have no control of that. Once you start sliding, you can brake all you want, but only way you gonna stop, you just gotta hit something. And like I said, that would happen. A lot of cars was they couldn't stop. Truck couldn't stop. They just slide. That was of the Lord, you know. The Lord set that up for those people, you know, in that time, and that, you know, and during that time to, hey, get that judgment, man. You know, to face that, man. Like, you know, that's like some Final Destination thing, you know. A type, you know, movie, you know, like, hey, that's reality, you know. But like I say, you know, Lord, you know, he created, you know, vengeful spirit, you know, Lord, you know, he brings judgments, you know, he the one that kills, you know. You know, he bring the death, you know. He controls that, you know, not Satan. You know, like I say, he'll get Satan to you know what to do. You know, he tells Satan what to do. Satan don't tell the Most High Lord, like Lord Yahweh would do, you know. But you know, it be of the Lord that, you know, set up the judgment, you know, and to have, you know, people, whoever may be, you know, to be put to death, man, you know, and they time to be, you know, put to death. So with that, I didn't want to make this too long. I just want to go into that. So again, I'd like to give our praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Rashai, Bashem, Kakadash, to the apostles, elders, to the Sisakim brothers, to the few Akawaf sisters, to do listen, keep the faith. And Yahweh Shai, keep family that say shalom.